So hello everyone. So I hope all of you are doing well. Today I'm going to tell you about a software which looks slightly more complicated, but it's not. What we're going to see is how to use OBS software. And just as in previous class, I have told you about two different softwares, the Screencastify and Flashback, both of which are not free and you need to purchase them. But OBS software is an open source software which is available for different platforms. And right now I'm going to use the Windows platform for demonstrating the software. So let's just have a look at this. Okay. So if you go to Google and then basically search for it. Okay. So I'll just type OBS software, okay, and then I will actually find out the Google or the OBS website when I can open it and basically just download it. Okay, so it's available for Windows, it's available for Mac if you're using a system. If you're using Linux, and you can also download it for that. It's an open source software, so it's totally free and it's quite cool. There are a lot of features there, and it is actually used by a lot of professional YouTubers. But let's not talk about being a YouTuber right now. Let's talk about being an educator. So I have downloaded the software. It's a simple exe file, and then I have installed it. And let me just show you the interface right now. So when you basically open the software, it looks a bit confusing, but let me just give you a step-by-step idea. Today the aim is to record only the lecture. So if I'm going to just record the lecture, I'm not really concentrating on the other aspects. Okay, I'm not going to show you some effects which it can have on the software and so on. So what you can see is this is the interface when you open the software and install it for the first time. Okay, these are the scenes you have. So what happens is, in between recording, if you want to switch scenes, okay, you have a PPT and then you want to switch on to a browser, then you want to switch on into an image, everything can be done within the software, and that's why we have got these scenes. So if you want to add scene, you can just go for a plus, write down the name of the scene and then just put it. Okay, so let me not go into that, but right now this is the section that I'm talking about is scene. Next is the source. Now in the source section, it shows that what are the things that you want to record. So if you go to this plus sign and click it, you see there are the options here. So I want to have an audio input capture. That's true because I want to record my voice, so I'll be having this. Okay, so let me add this. Okay, I need this, so I can have a create new option and I will say audio input capture and I'll press OK, and then I will select my audio device. So I can take default. So if I take default, that means I'm talking about the microphone which is with my laptop. So I'll just keep it default, or I can just select this. Okay, that's fine, and then I can just go for OK. So once I press OK, I can actually have the software, the audio input capture. Next, what I want to record, let's say I want to record the browser. So if I want to record the Google Chrome browser, I can do that. The beauty of this is if I just press browser, then it will record only the activities on the browser. Anything outside that or any other software, it's not going to record. Okay, and then since I'm going to record the PPT, I'm directly going to go there and then I'm going to check window capture. But a very important point is, before you click on window capture, click on your PPT and keep it maximized. Okay, and then you go back to OBS, click on the plus sign, go for Windows capture and then create new window capture. Okay, so I can name it, let's say PowerPoint. Okay, and then let's press an OK here. Okay, and naming it is not mandatory, and then you see the window. So there are different windows here which are open right now. So right now the maximized window is only my PowerPoint, so it shows only PowerPoint. So I have this, and then these things I'll keep is automatic. This is match title, capture cursor. Yes, I want to do that, and then I'll just press OK. Okay, once I do this, what else do I need? Do I need to record my face? So if I want to do that, I can again go for plus and add another element there. So if I just press the plus button, you can see that there is an option of video capture device. Okay, so if I click on video capture device, here again, if you refer to my lecture on using your mobile phone as webcam, there I have given you the option of using it a DroidCam software to actually record this. Okay, so once you basically click this, okay, you'll be actually having the option of adding camera to your system. of recording, system of recording. So we have this video capture device, okay, and then you can just press OK there, okay. Once I press OK, it will give you the option of which camera you want to select, okay. So let me just press OK, and then I want to use my webcam, okay. Now you can see me there, and then I can use a webcam, I can use a droid cam, and so on. So what I'll do is I'll take this, and then if I want to configure the video, I can click this, I can increase the intensity of the picture, or the brightness, or the contrast, and so on. Once I press OK, I have this on top of everything, okay. I want my video on top of everything, so what I can do is I can just click and keep it on top. Please remember this, you have to check it here, because this is on top, so this comes at the top, and if I put it at bottom somewhere here, I'm not able to see me because it is covered by PowerPoint, okay, PowerPoint window. What I'll do is I'll take it back on top, okay. Once I take it back on top, I'm able to see myself, and you can edit the size or change the size by holding the crossbar according to your will. So I'll make it as small as possible so that it looks fine, okay. Now the next is audio mixture. You can actually here control your audio. So if you basically do a click here, okay, you have a audio which is actually getting captured, and this is basically the audio that is getting captured from the mic, okay. So if I don't want any kind of echo, okay, I don't have any audio input capture, I don't want to do that. So what I can do is I can put this at mute, okay, I can put this at mute, and what I can do is I can only keep the mic on. So when I'm recording my lecture, only my mic voice is getting the voice from the mic is getting recorded, and these are the other advanced option which I can show you in the near future if you really want it, okay. I can put an additional video for this. If you want to record your desktop audio, you can actually activate this, okay, and then the desktop audio also gets recorded, similar to something which we have seen in flashback, okay. And then we have got the video capture device and so on. In the next window, we have got something which is the scene transition. So if you basically have two scenes here, okay, so let me just put one more scene here, okay, let me just show you this. Let me just put one more scene, and let's say I have got scene 2, okay, I have added this, and this is my scene 2 which has nothing to be recorded. So what I do, I'll put a plus sign, and then I will put an image. So in between your lecture, suppose you want to pause and you want to say something without showing the presentation, you can definitely use this feature, okay. So what I can do is I can take out a browser, I can browse the image file, okay. So let me see if I have any image there, okay. So in my desktop, okay, I have my own image, okay. So let me just use it, okay. So I hope the resolution is fine, okay. So I can use this, okay, and then I can let's say maximize this, okay. I can do anything else, whatever I want. So I can just keep it like this, and this is your scene 3 where this is the lecture, and this is your scene 2 where you have your image. So what you can do is, you want to put a transition there, you can use this, you can just go for cut. If you do this, then what happens, it comes straight away, but let's keep it on fade, okay, it looks more cool, okay. Or you can actually go for other options like swipe, slide, and also if I go for slide, I can actually just take name of this as slide left, right, and all these adjustments can be done, okay. I can just straight away put this, and you see that this actually gets a bit different, it slides, okay, and then it gets recorded. So next, what's the next window? Now if you go to the next window, you have got a lot of options there, but the first option I'd like to tell you is nothing but which we call as the start record. Before that, just the settings, okay. So if you go for setting, you have a lot of options to check, okay, but in general I did tell you that initially when you are actually recording and you are new to the software, don't change any of these settings. These are the settings which you can do later. You can always do a trial and error and check it out, okay. You can change the language, you can check the theme, okay, and then some of the important options might be if you want to stream your recording live, okay, but let's not see into that, okay. That won't be very much useful right now, before because if you want to record it and upload it, streaming doesn't make much of a sense. And then the output is actually a bit important, because if you actually want to change the recording quality, and if you want to take a smaller size, then you can go for quality. This will be large file size. If you want to have a very good quality, you can actually go for lossless quality, okay, but high quality works fine, okay. And then you want to change the format, you can go here, but most popular format is MP4, as I told you in the last class, so you can keep it as MP4. and then this encoder can be kept as hardware. Okay, so let's keep these settings as same. Similarly, you can also change some recording in streaming. Then you can go for audio. Then these default is totally fine. Channel, I'd suggest you keep it as a stereo. Okay, so have a good sound quality being recorded. If you go for video, as I told you in the last session, in the last class, that you can actually change the resolution here. Okay, so if you go here, you can check this, and then I can lower the resolution. Okay, and then output resolution can also be changed, and then let's say I'll reduce it. Okay, let's say I'll take this resolution. Okay, it's totally fine. Frames per second, I'll keep it at 30 and so on. You can use some hotkeys and do the settings. Okay, but that can be done later, because right now you can just use a mouse. Okay, and that's fine. Okay, and these things, let it be by default. Whatever video card you have that is being used as a renderer, so I will keep the default video card for this. Okay, please remember, if you want to use this software efficiently, you should have a quite a high efficient system. Okay, so since I've changed the resolution, the image has already changed. Okay, and then you can look into this. So you see this, if I've changed the resolution, this actually becomes out of scale. Okay, so can we just go back and just check and change it again? Okay, so we can actually see the effect. So I'll go for settings. Okay, and then I can go for video. Okay, and then this becomes slightly higher. So let me just take this. So this was default. Okay, so and then we can just take this back to the original one. Okay, so let's just take this to the original one. We can go for apply, then we can go for OK, and then it comes back to the shape. Okay, so you can do these kind of settings. Okay, you can always do trial and error. And then I like fade, so let me just keep it at fade, and then I can show you how the recording starts. So if I now press record, okay, I can go for here start recording. But before that, there is one more option which is called the studio mode. Okay, in the studio mode, what happens is, this is what you're seeing now, and this is the screen what is getting recorded. Okay, this is getting recorded here. So let's go for start recording. Okay, and as soon as I go for start recording, everything gets started. So let's say I'm delivering a lecture, and I've kept my photo here, and I want to give my introduction. So I'll say, hello, my name is Sandeep, and so on, everything. I'll speak about it, and today I'm going to present you something on this technical aspects. Okay, so I'll go for transition now. So if I go for scene 3 now, so I'll go for scene 3. As soon as I go for scene 3, okay, it'll basically go for a recording. Okay, so I'll press transition, and I can go for transition, and then it starts recording. Now you see this has come over, and then this has started recording. Now what I can do is, I don't need to worry about this screen. I can directly go to my PPT and start with the presentation. Okay, and then once I finish my presentation, I can look into it. Okay, I can look into the different slides, and everything gets more or less recorded in the software, and then I can go back to OBS, finish it off, and then just press stop recording. So once this recording stops, okay, my file gets saved, but like unlike the software which I used before, the flashback, I don't need to really look into the other facts of whether I need to convert it or not. Okay, I can go for file now. Okay, so once I click on file, it will basically show you some options, and I can go for a show recording. So it will go to the default folder where this has been recorded. Okay, so let's check the recording now. So if I go for show recording, it will open the default folder, and you can see that this has been recorded already. Okay, so let's see what has been recorded. Okay, let's listen to this and let's check. This will be a very short video. Okay, I've kept VLC as my default player, and this is in the MP format. Everything gets started. So let's say I'm delivering a lecture, and I've kept my photo here, and I want to give my introduction. Let's say, hello, my name is Sandeep, and so on, everything. I'll speak about it, and today I'm going to present you something on this technical aspect. So it's getting recorded. Okay, so we have seen a lot of things on screen, but what actually has been recorded by so much process, let's see. Okay, let's just look into it. As soon as I go to start recording, everything gets started. So let's say I'm delivering a lecture, and I've kept my photo here, and I want to give my introduction. Let's say, hello, my name is Sandeep, and so on, everything. I'll speak about it, and today I'm going to present you something on this technical aspect. Okay, so I'll go for transition now. So if I go for scene 3 now, so I'll go for scene 3. As soon as I go for scene 3, okay, it'll basically go for a recording. Okay, so I press transition, and I can go for transition, and then it starts recording. Now you see this has come over, and then this is So this has been what has been recorded. So we have seen a lot of things here, but on the screen, but actually what has been recorded is only what is present here. Okay, you can see that the video which has been recorded is a bit jittery. The simple reason is my laptop doesn't have a very good processor. It's using a Celeron. So even using a Celeron, you can do these kind of recording. Standard processor would be an i5 processor. Even an i3 works fine. A 4 GB RAM with some space above 100 GB should work fine for you for making good video lectures. Okay, but I'd like to show you another cool feature. Okay, another cool feature, how to add text and how exactly you show it. Okay, so what you can do is sometimes you can actually go for this plus you can just add one more option, which is the text. Okay, so if you go here and just go for text, okay, you can actually type in something. So let me just say I will just make it as text1. Okay, and then I'll just save it. Okay, and then I can actually edit and put some text there. Okay, so let me just put this or let me just put my name there. Okay, SANDIP. Okay, I'll just put my name there. Okay, and then I can select my font and then change everything else. Okay, and select my size and everything can be done. And then I can just go to this, and this is not getting recorded as such right now. Okay, and then I can put it here. Okay, and then I see that okay, this is too big, so I'll make it smaller. Okay, I can change it. Okay, and I can keep it here. Okay, and then this is done. Now this is the text which is there on top, so now the text will also appear, and I can add some cool features to it. So I can go here and then I can go for something which is called filters. Okay, and then if I go for filters, I can do some adding there, and then see, let's say I want to actually have my text scroll. Okay, so if I want to scroll my text, which I've already shown in one of the videos, I can press this and I can name this as scroll. I can put it okay. Now this is at 0, so it doesn't move. So if I just put this, I'll increase the speed. Okay, and this will keep on scrolling. Okay, and this will keep on scrolling on the screen within the location, and then this looks quite cool. Okay, it looks very cool. You can have a vertical scrolling, but this won't look very fine. Okay, here. So let's not do a vertical scrolling. We'll just do the horizontal scrolling. So you can see that there is a scrolling. Okay, what I can do is I can see that at the end there is a problem between DR and S. So what I can do is before this I can just put a tap in there. Okay, and then I can just add some dots, and then I can put it again. Okay, and then this scrolls. So throughout your lecture, whenever you record, this is going to actually keep on scrolling, and you can place it somewhere. You can put a logo there, doesn't matter. Okay, everything looks fine. Okay, and now if I start recording, this gets recorded. Okay, you can always decorate your text and so on. So this is exactly how OBS works. So if you ask for my personal suggestion, right now I'd like to tell you that go for OBS software. It works fine for recording quality lectures. Okay, and then let me know if you find it difficult. Just put your comments in the comment section below on my YouTube channel. Okay, so that I can always have a look on your doubts. If you have any doubts, I'll always be there to help you out. Thank you.